low beam. We got two low beam, white or yellow in color, and it must brighten the roads 30 meter ahead, and it fall 1% to the right side. How we show the examiner it fall 1% to the right. Here you stand in front of the light, and then you mark where the light is going to fall on your leg, and then you go one step back. It means here we can see it's falling 1 centimeter down. 1%. If you go 10 steps back, it's gonna fall 10 centimeter down. It was about low beam. Now we have to control backlights. So keep it simple about the lights. You have to tell number of lights, color of lights, and visibility. So three things are important. All the lights should be in working position, neat and clean, and undamaged. So here we can see we got two backlights, red in color, and visibility should be 300 meters. And then we got three stop lights. We call them brake lights as well. So for checking the brake lights, you have to request the examiner or someone else to press the brake pedal. Then you can check them out. And here we request someone to press. Now we can see these are three stop lights, brake lights, and we can see the third light there. Here, three stop lights, brake lights, red in color, and must be brighter than backlights. Number plate lights, we got one number plate light, and it should be readable in the distance of 20 meters. It's white in color and should be 20 meter within the distance of 20 meter. We must read it. Here we have a horn, and horn should have a clear and constant tone, not melody. Here we press when you examine us. So it was about the horn, and now indicator lights. How we turn, we can see here. Here we have turned all indicator lights on. We got 6 indicator lights. We are having 3 each side. We got here one here to the side. Go around and check it out. Here one here in the mirror, and here on the back side, and here we can see 3 each side. So we got 6 indicator lights. These are yellow in colors, and it blinks twice in a second. It means 120 times in a minute. All the lights should be in working position, undamaged, and working in working positions. Here we have to discuss about here we have to check the engine oil, and we have to check brake oil. We have to check motor coolants. Here we check washer liquid as well. So before we check all this, we need to know how we open this bonnet. So here we have a hook. Here we take it up, and we have unlocked it. Here we can see motor room. Here you go, and you can, there is a hook here down, so press it up, and now you open the motor room. Here it looks, you can see here is the engine oil. Here we put engine oil. Here we check it out. Here you got a stick. Here we take it up, and here it's the minimum and maximum. It should be between minimum and maximum. By wiping it out, we take a tissue paper and we clean it and we put it back, and then we take it up again, pull up, and then you can see it should be between minimum and maximum. So it was the engine oil. Here we can see we got motor coolant. It should be between minimum and maximum. Here we have a minimum sign, and the upper one we can see that there is another line, it is a maximum. It should be between minimum and maximum. Here we got washer liquid. It should be sufficient for the trip. If it's not sufficient, it shows a light in dashboard. Here we got brake oil, and it should be between minimum and maximum. So there is a sign of minimum and maximum, and it shows a light there in dashboard as well in case it's not sufficient. Motor room, it should be neat and clean. Otherwise, if there is oil, so it's the risk of fire. So it was a question regarding all the technical questions which may examiner ask you, 3 of them, and then when you have to close it, so just push it down, so then it is closed, it is locked. Make sure that it is locked before you begin to drive. Here we discussed about all the technical questions. If you have any query, if you have any question, so you are welcome to contact us.